The next test we're going to take is dissolved oxygen. So we're going to take a freshwater sample for this. This is the most involved of our water quality sampling, so you want to make sure and take the proper time to do this one correctly. So again, with all our water quality samples, we want to face the flow, face upstream. We're going to immerse this bottle and make sure there's no air bubbles trapped inside it, and then the water level will be right up to the top, and we'll cap it off after we add some reactive materials to it to bind to the oxygen so we can measure it. So you want to really make sure you're not going to capture any air in the bottle because it's going to strongly skew your results. So as you can see, we're all wearing safety gloves because some of these reactive materials are slightly caustic. So nothing's going to cause you acute harm, but some of these want a role model of good behavior with. So we have 2 small silver packets labeled dissolved oxygen 1, dissolved oxygen 2. At this stage you want to add those one at a time to this bottle. So if you would like to do that. So you should be able to kind of slightly tear off the top. So then kind of pouch it open a little bit. Yeah, great. Make sure it's all in there. It doesn't have to all dissolve, but it's useful to make sure it all makes it into the bottle. Alright, so as you can see, we're already having a slight color change, which is the elements that we added binding to the oxygen that's in the bottle. So now we want to cap it off. You'll see a little bit of water run over the top, that's good. Now we want to do our same kind of measured slow inversion. And get it all the way upside down here. We don't want to shake it, you just want to turn it because you don't want to create any sort of air bubble action in there. It's a very slow inversion. Excellent. So you'll see what's known as precipitate beginning to form. So at that point we can just let it sit, and this will be in your planning as a trainer where you want to have something else to do because you're going to let this sit for a little while, let it settle, and we'll invert it once more, and we'll let it settle again, and we'll have the next step. So that takes a little while, so you want to have your group doing something else in the meantime. Okay, so you can see the precipitate has clearly settled to the bottom. There's still a little bit suspended in the column, so if you want to be very thorough, you can wait for it to all settle, but this stuff is starting just to kind of hold still, so we're going to proceed. The third reagent is one that should be opened only by adults. It's of the 3, it's the most slightly caustic, so you want to make sure you don't contact this to your direct skin. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to add that to the water sample. Excellent.